Hi and welcome. This is part 2 of how to do steaks with Sea Sparkles Corner. Now I have a fry pan on here, and with this some oil. Spray your favorite oil on it. I'm not recommending olive oil, whatever, vegetable oil, whatever, with a dab of butter. What I call is a dab of butter is like a tablespoon, and so we want to melt this down as much as we can. And now the steaks have been marinating, so now we're going to put the steaks in the fry pan. You don't want to put the steaks in a cold pan. You want to put your steaks, no matter what type of steak you're cooking, into a preheated pan. So we're going to just put all of it in there. All the steaks are in there. And I'm going to take a little bit of the butter and just rub it on some of the steaks. For added tenderizing. I'm just going to dab some butter on the steaks. Because we already have the marinated holes in it. Now, to make them add it even tender, I'm just going to put a little bit of the marinade on the top, like that, and let them cook. We're done with the marinade. Now, because I'm cooking on an induction burner, I have the correct pan on there.
It goes faster.
And so I'm going to go to maximum sear, and to help them cook more. And I used this. I don't use anything sharp steel or anything like that. I use it like this on it, and this to help turn it, a fork to help turn it. And so we're just going to cook it, and see, got a little dab of butter on top to each of them. What I want to do is, no matter what type of steak it is, whether it's sirloin or filet, well, whether it's sirloin or whatever, I want to make sure that, one, they're fully cooked, and two, I really want them as tender as possible. Now,
You want peas? We got peas and stuff.
I'll have the peas and stuff. Okay, while my mother's making the potatoes, and then we got vegetables. Okay, what I do is cook them thoroughly on one side and turn them over. Now, everybody likes their steaks done for a different doneness, whether it's medium rare, or well done. Now, I like my steaks done completely all the way with no blood or no pinkness to them. My mother, she likes hers a little bit medium rare. So, each steak you get, you're going to cook a different amount of time for it. And on the TV, you found what you were looking for. On the TV, they just show, on the cooking shows I've seen from time to time, they always just cook the steaks one kind of way. But I like to cook the steaks the way the person wants to eat it, because that's really important. Now, see, now it's been cooking a few minutes on sear. So now, with the butter on top, I'm going to turn the steaks over. Thoroughly. And see, we're going to have sandwiches tonight, so we got extra meat cooking for lunch. I'm cooking them all because tonight we're just going to have the leftover steaks for sandwiches. So I let my mother have her done the way she wants it, and then I do it the way I want it, because her and I are eating together. And it said on the back, the container, it said sirloin steak, but I don't think This is a sirloin steak. I think this is, it's a steak, but I'm not, you know, it doesn't matter. It's going to be tender as heck. So I've got, the knife here and a fork.
You got a fork and knife?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I got mine here.
And so, because I'm using the fork to turn the steaks. Now, do you want to check your steak? Pick which one you'd like. And so my mother is checking hers. Not done. And so we're going to let them cook until they're done. See, as they get done, you can see this is called a rare right there. That's rare. That's rare. Okay, I'm going to cut it all the way through the rest of the way so you can see. I want you to see the different type of doneness on it. See? That's not rare. That's a little bit more than rare. That's a light rare. That's not a medium rare.
Don't turn it over since you cut it. It'll cook quicker.
Cook your piece the rest of the way. Okay. And so I'm just going to turn these again.
So use that one because you're only supposed to turn them once, not twice.
This way the marinade gets in there and the tenderizer gets in there. So that piece there my mother claimed, and I'm going to have one piece, then the rest we're having for sandwiches for tonight, which we're both looking forward to enjoying. My mother hasn't quite told me how well done she wants her steaks yet. Okay, we're going to turn on the microwave. She's going to grind hers up because it's easier to eat.
I'm going to cut it a little bit more.
She wants her steaks ground because she has no teeth. It'll be easier for her to eat. So there, she's got hers, and she can tell me how tasty it is. And my mom's making fried potatoes. And so we're having it done. So I'm gonna get another plate to put the steak on the cool. Okay, I'm getting another plate to put the steak on for cooling for the sandwiches later on tonight.
Oh, you got it done, all right.
Yeah, that's for the vegetables.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I'm going to check one steak to see if it's thoroughly done.
Nope.
So I'm going to have one piece of the steak, and then I'm going to put the other 3 pieces on a plate to cool for sandwiches for my mother and I for later on tonight. So, which is nice. Okay, I'm going to take that off. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these pieces of steak on a pan to cool for our sandwiches for tonight. And I'm gonna have a taste test on one piece of steak. So, see, this is our piece of steak. And so I'm going to have a taste test. That's the steak cooling for tomorrow, for our dinner, Mama.
I was trying to get into here.
This is the steak I was putting there cooling for our dinner tonight.
All I did was move it so we could get to the veggies.
Okay. This is my plate over here. And so
Oh,
there you have it.
You gotta move the potatoes over.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah, I understand.
Those steaks are for our dinner tonight, for our sandwiches. Okay? So, and as always, the fun never ends in seasparkles Corner. Feel free to share. Feel free to subscribe. Hugs and kisses from my family to yours. Hope you enjoy this. This is the final part of how to cook steak on an induction, a precision induction cooktop. And as always, the fun never ends in seasparkles Corner. Feel free to share. And it is June the 5th. Feel free to share. Feel free to subscribe. Hugs and kisses from my family to yours. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.